So I usually do these at home and um, usually live stream them just because it's easier to deal with than waiting to upload and all that stuff. But I'm having a really hard time today. I I know there might be judgment for what I'm gonna say or whatnot, and what I'm gonna say also is just where I'm at right now. Maybe I won't follow through with it. Maybe I'll be better than how I'm feeling right now. But so I haven't seen my daughter in about 3.5 weeks, I think, since everything happened with my wife. Since the most recent thing, I should say, right? And I was trying to see if my brother could bring my daughter over to where I live. And he contacted my wife, and she basically said that's not going to happen. She said that if I want to see her, then I have to come over there or write her some sort of letter or something, but I don't want to have any contact with my wife. Now, I do still love my wife. I am angry, but I still love her. And I wish we could be together, but it's not going to happen. And I'm not going to give in to that want and accept the way things are. And I think in her mind, she's painted some picture of me, and that she always has such a hard time remembering who I really am. She always sees what she wants to see. And part of me feels like maybe that makes it easier for her to do those kinds of things to me. And the way my brother related to me made it sound like my wife is going to go ahead with a divorce, and that's fine. That's okay. But basically making it to where I have to bend knee to her wishes. And I'm not really okay with that. I've been bending knee for so long to everything that she wants. I've been putting up with so much and patient and understanding. And like I said, the last thing that I drew that line and that was crossed. And I'm not going to continue to bend knee for someone who never even once tried for me. There was a time she may have. But the most recent time we were together, which is not that recent, it was 2018 the last time we were with each other. Romantically. And I tried to meet her halfway then. And I've talked about this before, I'm sure. I tried to meet her halfway. I did what I thought was right, what I thought she had asked me to do. And all it did was end up making us not together. So it seems like every time I try and do something that I feel is right, or that's right for me, I always suffer for it. And I just want to know why that is. Like, I know I'm not perfect, but I really do try. I try and be a good person. I try and be patient and understanding. And yes, I've made mistakes, but I've done everything I can to make up for them. And that doesn't mean that she has to forgive me, but I don't understand why I have to be treated this way. Why it is I deserve to be crapped all over. I don't get it. And I won't bend knee just to appease her. And what that means is that I might not ever see my daughter again. And I love her, and that's wrong that I won't ever get to see her again. But what about respecting what I need? I can't go over there. I cannot do it. Just was trying to rationalize it to myself. I've already thought that it would be easier just to kill myself. And I know I'm not going to do that. But all I had left was my daughter. That's it. That's all I had. And I know someday she'll be old enough that she can make her own decisions and I can see her again then. But I love her and I miss her and I don't want her to think that I don't love her, that I don't want to see her. But I'd rather see her eventually than see her behind bars. Because I cannot go over there. I will try and hurt my wife's boyfriend. I will. And I can't go over there. I'm a very passive person, but everybody who has ever been with my wife, romantically or sexually, I literally dream about murdering them. Some of them were people that I really cared about. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. But I know that I'm no good to anybody if I'm dead. And I'm no good to anybody if I'm behind bars. One of the last things my wife ever said to me when we broke up, I should say, when there was a relationship in the conversation, was she said that I'm just afraid you'll keep finding new ways to hurt me. And she said that because every time I made a mistake, I never made that mistake again. I never made that mistake again. But it was the next mistake. And you don't know it's a mistake until it happens, until you realize. You think you're doing the right thing sometimes. Or sometimes you're just not thinking. And I feel like I thought that there was no way that this could get hurt anymore, get any shittier. But I was wrong. know I haven't really lost everything yet, but it's near enough.